Hey, welcome to the Plastic Scanner May update. So with the Plastic Scanner project, we're trying to make a device that can identify the most common types of plastic, and that makes plastic recycling simpler.
And the best part is, we're doing it in an open source way, so you can reproduce it, hack it, modify it, and
actually do something with it. So yeah. Over the last 6 months, people have reached out wanting to help out with the Plastic Scanner project. A lot of you guys sent emails, and hopefully I replied most of them, but not always. I'm sorry for that. Because we were not very organized and we were still starting up a lot of things, there wasn't a lot of room to actually help out. But now things have changed a bit. We actually have like quite a nice space. It's coming together. And we're also defined the tasks and the different goals a bit more. So actually last few weeks, me and Jurre, you know Jurre, we sat down and we defined the project into 4 specific categories. Mm-hmm. And based on that, it's easier to really contribute to a specific task or a specific sub-project and become part of the Plastic Scanner development team.
Yeah. Which were the categories again?
I think the categories we had was, first of all, optics. So yeah, really more on the physics side and more infrared knowledge stuff. Secondly would be PCB, electronics, adding different components and making it possible to replicate. Third would be firmware, making it so that the Arduino and the embedded stuff really works and is set up in the most perfect way. And then lastly is software, really trying to deal with the outcome of these measurements and do interpretation or data analysis at some point. So I would say let's head on into these 4 projects and give you sort of a bit more idea on what these are and how you could possibly help out. First of all would be optics. So one of the things, for example, we want to find out is if this can focus. What would be the ideal distance between the printed circuit board, where the sensor is, and where the sample is. Another thing is whether or not we should have like a reflective coating on the inside, or maybe like a calibration material to have like a perfect indication and make sure that all of the different plastic scanners function the same. Secondly would be the PCB itself. We now have like development board 2.1, really like it. It's a really cool color. And we're still pushing the limits on what it can do. But there's also like a ton of things that we still want to implement, test out, try different sensors, add more components to really see what would be the best way to have like a plastic scanner. For these kind of things, if you're interested in it, you can actually start and join in. We don't have a phone line yet. If you really want that, then let us know in the comments as well. But most of all, we do have one new thing, which is the Discord channel. So last month we set up a Discord server, and there we have now different channels of the different subjects, and you can go there, you can start a discussion, ask questions, and become part of the development. So even if you maybe not can come and work hands-on here in Delft and have lunch together and I don't know, hang out and get stuff done, you can still get stuff done remotely and join in the discussion and see how the project evolves. So for these 2 topics, it's a bit more physical, it's a bit more hardware, but there's a lot that can be done. The other 2 topics, which Jurre is going to explain more, can both be done here on site and on Discord. So maybe you can give a bit more explanation about that.
Yeah. So one of them is Firmware, which is the piece of code which runs on this board. And it basically controls the near-infrared LEDs and the light sensor and communication via the serial port. So, yeah, first of all, like if you're an embedded ninja or have experience with firmware, check it out. There are some open issues which are looking for enthusiastic people who want to help out. And also, I'm personally super interested in the feedback of the overall architecture and implementation of the firmware. So there's this ADC chip on the board. And if you ever written a driver for an ADC or know about the electrical side of it, transimpedance amplifier, yeah, let us know. I would really like to test it and verify its functionality and write a driver which is a bit simpler than what we currently use. So yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff to do on the firmware side. And on the host side, when you're connected to your computer, we made a small application in Python which allows you to interact with the board and get the data, send commands, and visualize the output, the data which comes out of it. So if you have software experience and you know something about Python and maybe the Qt framework and want to improve it or customize it, please feel free to do so. And yeah, let's hack together.
Yeah, cool. So I think that covers sort of most of the general topics of like the plastic scanner itself as a device. And we are also very open or very enthusiastic if there's other suggestions or other people who want to help out. Maybe you're not like a technical nerd ninja, but you have a very good illustration skills, then that would be super welcome for the plastic scanner as well. So yeah, feel free to reach out with the skills that you have, and yeah, let us know if and how you can help out. Because yeah, at the end of the day, this is an open source project, and we just want to make the best possible plastic scanner and help boost plastic recycling. So the main conclusion for this month is we have a Discord channel. Head on over there, start a discussion, let's interact, and let's get more developers, people developing the plastic scanner on board. And
the more people we get, maybe you end up in this camera next time, and the more people is in the fray, the less awkward I am in the camera.
Exactly. And the more people we have, the more impact we can make at the end of the day. So yeah, feel free to check out the Discord, the GitHub, the documentation, everything. And see you again next month with hopefully a lot of new updates from us and from people around the world. See you!